What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the Sonos Ace Headphones, and their next opponent will be the Sony WH-1000XM5s. Now, we want to break it down category by category for each of these. This should be very interesting. Again, another set of headphones that these guys closely resemble. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, first let's start with price. When I say price, I'm talking about when they first release, how much they are. Okay, so the price for the for the Sonos Ace, they started off at $450. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The XM5s, they came in at about $400. So right now, the price win goes to the Sonys. As far as accessories and connectivity, both of these guys come with USB-C charging cables, as well as headphone, 3.5 millimeter headphone cables, so that way you can plug them both into devices and listen to them. Say if your battery dies or something or anything like that, you can use them that way. I think the battery I think these have to be powered on when using them with the USB-C cable. So with the XM5s, you don't have to have them powered on because they have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack inside the headphones. So because they come with the connectivity and everything, I'm gonna give them both a point there. As far as build quality, the XM5s are made of the light plastic material, extremely light. And you have the Sonos Ace, which is also light, but they're made of a more refined material. You got your metal arms and everything. Very nice. You got metal around the top of the band. So, and as far as both got nice cushion on either on the ear cups as well as the headbands. But I'm going to give the build quality nod to the Sonos Ace. Now, as far as fit and comfort, both of these fit wonderfully. You can put them on extremely comfortable, good for long-term use. But if I had to choose one in that category, I would go with the XM5s. They just a little lighter. You just feel, you feel extremely comfortable, great for long-term use, as is these. But I think these are just a little bit lighter, and that's again. Giving credit to the build materials with these. As far as app support, they both have apps, but I'm going to go with the Sony XM5s because they have pretty much the best app in the business when it comes to either headphones or earbuds. So they'll get the win there. Excuse me. They'll get the win there easily. Although I do like the Sonos app, but it doesn't compare to the Sony's app. So moving on, as far as controls go, I'm going to give them both checks, all right? Because I like both of these. I like with the Aces, I love the fact you got the multifunction slider button here. You can push in, up, down. You got all your controls within one, and you got your noise canceling button here, and you got your power button on the left ear cup. So I love the minimalistic feel to the touch controls on these. Very nice. But if you go over to the XM5s, you just have your power button and your mic button, or your not mic, but your voice assistant button. Then of course you got your noise canceling ambient mode button, and then on the right ear cup is all touch controls. Double tap, swipe up, swipe down, forward, back. You have all that here on this one. So far, we got 2 checks when it comes to connectivity and controls. They both get it there. As far as noise canceling, you know what? Let's go ahead. I was going to do a test here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do a noise canceling test. All right, we are back in for the sound test. Let me back this up, all right? So let me go ahead. We're going to start off with the XM5s. We're going to put these guys on. Excuse me. All right, we got them on. Let's go ahead. We got some crowd noise queued up. Let's go ahead and get that going. Actually, we'll make sure we're in ambient mode for. All right, we're in ambient mode with the XM5 so we can hear everything. All right, let's go ahead and get our crowd noise going. All right, we got crowd noise pumping right now. So let's go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling mode. All right, noise canceling has been turned on and it has gotten completely quiet. I cannot hear the ambience, the crowd noise that I'm pumping in right now. These guys sound great. All right. Again, I sound great, but the noise canceling is great on these. I am not listening to any music or any audio in the headphones. This is just the strength of the noise canceling on these. So they are doing a fantastic job. All right, we got them in. Let's go ahead. We got them paired up to the, well, not paired up, but let me make sure these guys are not paired up to anything. All right, we got them on. They're not paired up. All right, let's go ahead and we're in transparency mode, so I hear everything just fine. So let's go ahead and jump into our sound, our sound here, crowd noise. We're gonna pump that in. Let me make sure that these guys are, crap. Hold on. All right, I think we're good. All right, let's go ahead and do that now. All right, we got our crowd noise pumping in. All right, so right now we gonna put these guys in noise canceling mode. Here we go. All right, and again, really, really good job of knocking out all the sound. I can hear just a very, very, very minute amount of it, but man, it really got quiet when having these guys in. For as far as noise canceling goes. So these both are doing a really, really good job.
This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace Headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace Headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace Headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sonos Ace Headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones in a crowded location.
All right, what we're gonna do now is the sound test. We've got the XM5s on right now, and we are. Let me go ahead and get in. Make sure we are in, and make sure we are using. We will switch that. All right, I don't know what. Let me see. All right, so we got that there. I want to make sure. All right, so now we got that over connected over to my phone here. So let's go ahead and get into. Actually, you know what? This is what we want to do. Let's go into sound. Now you know I have my presets here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the EQ. We're just going to have it see how it sounds flat. I know a lot of people come. Why don't you just see how they sound flat in comparison? I don't know, but we're going to do that right here. Okay. So we're going to continue that. We started with the first episode. We can continue it here. Yes, they have their own app, but still we're going to just do it on a flat scale right here, see how they sound. So let's make sure we're in our optimal listening level. All right, we're there. Let's go ahead and slide over to, let me just clear that out. And let's go ahead and get into our music instead of trying to find it. All right, first up is our bass song. We go back to it. There we go. All right. Right off the bat, we're going to start here. Quick 30 seconds. Let's see what we got. All right. Right off the bat, nice, punchy, powerful bass. a trademark of Sony products. Let's make sure we are in noise canceling mode as well. Oh yeah. Oh, that low end is fantastic. And again, nice rumble. That reverb is nice. I'm telling you, it's a staple for the Sony headphones. Oh. All right. 30 seconds. I could stay in that all day with that, just the way that bass hits. Uh, as far as clarity, not bad. Could be better. But again, we're flattening out everything. So again, bass sound fantastic. Let's go ahead and switch over to our final next song. Here we go. Again, nice warm sound. The bass has got a nice little punch. The keyboards, it sounds muffled. Not muffled, but it gives you a nice little rumble. Lead saxophone sounds good. Not as clear as I would like it. Again, we're using a flat sound. All right. I ran over just a few seconds, but I got lost in my explanation there. The lead saxophone did sound good. It could have sounded crisper. Again, that's one of the things that haunt the Sony line is the mids and highs aren't as crisp as as I would like them to be. I'm quite sure other people would like them to be, but man, you cannot deny that bass. All right, let's go ahead and get these swapped out. Let's get on with the the Sonos Ace. Let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to go ahead and power these off. All right. So now we'll go ahead and get this switched over. All right, we are back in. We got this Ace on. We are in the app. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go down to EQ. And you can see we have it all zeroed out. So we're going to turn loudness off. So now everything is zeroed out completely. So let's go ahead and get into our music. All right. Here we go. Make sure we are at our optimal listening level first. Let me make sure we're there. All right, we're there. Switching them on to noise canceling. All right, noise canceling has been activated. Let's go. All right, nice thump to the bass. That low end reverb is really nice. Here we go again. Here we go. Drop. Ooh, you'll love it. One more time. Oh, just the reverb on the low end is nice. I like the balance on these. And again, oh, I just love it. Here we go. All right. Excuse me. Again, just love the bass on these. It gives you the different levels, and it hits that reverb from the 808 drop. It's just it's so good. It's so good. I love that. I love to hear that. And then of course the shimmering sound was nice and crisp on these. Again, shows balance. I didn't mention it on the XM4 on the XM5s here, but at least I don't believe I did. But if I'm just to let you know, it was there, but it wasn't as crisp as I would like to have heard it. Again, just wanted to make sure I covered it for those guys. For these guys, I wasn't sure. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our last song. Here we go. Again, nice start, not too warm, but you got the nice kick from the kick drum, and you got the nice bass from the keyboard hits. Lead saxophone sounds very crisp. Very nice. And again, you got that thump from the kick drum too. You still got that. Very nice. All right, I went over a little bit for the XM5, so I'm just making it fair. Went a little bit over on these ones. So there you go. But again, the balance was fantastic on these. Nice, clean, and clear. Just and then of course you got the thump from the kick drum. The it was so good. I just and it, I only listened to 30 seconds of it, but man, these sound so good and the detailing was definitely there. Thanks to the clarity. All right, so let's go ahead and get this cleaned up here. We'll come back and we're gonna talk about these and pick our winner of this episode. All right, we are back in. This has been a really, really good head-to-head between these two. Uh, this Gauntlet Series is really, really picked up. I really like where we're at on these. And as far as with everything being said here, everything we talked about and the testing and everything, um, this was a lot of fun. It was everything I thought it would be when I planned it when I thought this out so far. So let's talk about it. As far as the pricing and all the other specs, I think it was pretty much even. I believe the XM5s coming in with the price. They both scored evenly on the accessories. Build quality went to the Ace. Fit and comfort went to the XM5s. As far as app support to the XM5s, I gave them both. I believe I gave them both knocks on the controls. Both gave them both points for that. Noise canceling XM5s hands down, and sound I'm going to give to the Sonos Ace. So it's very close. A lot of ties in here. So you can tell this. You can tell how how close these guys are. So with that being said, if I had to choose one of these to go with, if I'm heading out the door, I'm on my way to a trip, I'm on my way on a trip, and I just need to grab just one pair of headphones, which one would I go with? Hmm. It's a tough one. It's really, really, really tough. But I think, oh man, ah, as nice as these look and everything, I think I will go with the XM5s. I just uh, mainly because I think they're a little lighter. If I'm going on a flight or anything, a little lighter to wear. Um, I think, and of course, you got a better app. But other than that, I mean, just those two things alone are the only two reasons why I would think I would go with the XM5s. I think the battery, as far as battery life, I think we're actually I think the XM this Aces have a little bit better battery, but I'm talking long term wear and tear. Like having them on long periods of time. Uh, this was a tough one. Um, Either one would work, but I think I will go. I would take the XM5s with me if I was going. I think the noise canceling on these is just that much better than the Aces. I mean, the Ace has great ANC, but I had to take the XM5s with me if I'm going on a trip or anything like that because the noise canceling is that much better. All right, so in my opinion, the winner on this one would be the XM5s, mainly because of the noise canceling. Um, Again, these guys are fantastic. I love these, but sometimes you got to figure out. Okay, I can see these going on a long trip as well. I'm not going to lie. I can see me taking these on like a long trip, and having these all the time as well. But just by doing this and going to this, these guys are way lighter. Of course, by the materials used make these guys so much lighter. Uh, but yeah, I would definitely. So XM5s get the win. All right, so this happens. This wraps up episode 2 of the Gauntlet Series for the Sonos Ace. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this Gauntlet Series and others, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way, you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.